All right. Hey guys, Annie Bobby 9 here. Welcome back to another live stream today, guys. Yeah. Okay, guys, I am now live. Nice to see you all. I'm obviously here with Bobby, some of you might know. Okay, guys, I just thought I'd come in and talk to you guys today, as usual. But yeah, I just thought I would just tell you all the reason why I'm doing this live stream. I'll wait for some of you to get in the chat so I can see some of you guys have joined. And yeah. Oh, hi Callum, nice to see you. How are you, buddy? Yeah, okay, so basically, guys, I'm going to wait for a couple more people to jump in before I explain about this video that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have to do some really bad explaining. I'm good, thanks for asking. Awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to just have to go with it, I suppose, the reason why I'm doing this video. So, okay, guys, so basically, some of you might have known I used to do college before I graduated a long time ago. But I mean, college was good fun and all, but like I had a few struggles with it. Some of you might have I've been guessing why I've kept this private, because I've had a few problems going into college. Hey Bobby, I've been having a few problems going into college and everything, because it was like my anxiety was just completely through the roof. I mean, it was just hard for me to comprehend that it was like a big step for me. And obviously with COVID and everything, I had to repeat a year of my college, which sucked. But apart from all that, I had lots and lots and lots of struggles. And it just got to the point where I just wasn't thinking straight. You know what I mean? And that's what anxiety does to you. And I know I shouldn't be talking about this really, but like I was just so stressed out of everything because I had to repeat a year of my course I was doing at college. And it just really took a massive toll on me. And it's just like, you guys know how that must feel for college. I mean, I'm now 23, nearly 24, like a month. But yeah, it just proved too difficult, and I was just getting to the point where I was like making really bad decisions in my life, and I just could not bring myself to comprehend of what I was doing. And it got to the point where I physically and mentally, I needed help. And I just didn't think I needed it, but deep down I really did. And I've tried like everything. Like I've had like little toys, you know, like some of you have seen me with Stripey, who's my little zebra that I used to have, but she's gone to live with another YouTube friend of mine, which I'll get into that much later in the stream. But it's just that Stripey, she was like kind of like my support pillow. And also I've had Puss, Nelson's back there as well. I've had, honestly, but it's been so difficult, and just having Stripey just was kind of like a big step. I mean, she tried really hard to help me get through everything, but I just found college just so stressful. And it just like got to the point where I was just like gonna just quit and give up on life in general, because I was just so stressed out. But I like I now graduated college, thank God, but like I just found that experience quite tough, and I just it's been really hard for me to get it out and tell you all that I've been struggling with college and everything before I graduated. And also I had a few issues with a couple of students in my class as well who were actually, shockingly enough, they were also autistic. I know that's a shock, but like the thing that like I had a real issue with a student back in college, like really bad, to the point where I got so scared of going into college. And I know that might seem a bit of a shock to you all, but it's just that that's how it was. And I just couldn't, it was really difficult because I really wanted to finish my education and get it all over and done with and, you know, move on and everything. But it was just, I got to the point where this student was giving me such a headache that I wanted to kill him. I'm not joking. I know, I really wanted to kill him. And I know that sounds like that's not me, because it isn't, because as some of you may have known, I've been gentle. Did you ever report him? I did, Callum, yes. A few times about his behaviour, actually, Callum. I did. And a few times, I mean, the teachers there were very nice, like my college students and everything were very nice. And all my friends knew I was really, really struggling. And I did do that, but it got to the point where I just got so upset. Like, you're not going to believe this, but I was literally crying my lungs out. Like, I just wanted to get out of there. I just wanted to quit college. I just wanted to give up and not finish education. And I know it's shocking to believe, but I was literally in tears. And that is something that you don't usually see me cry often, but that's how serious it was, to the point where I was crying my lungs out. And it was so bad. But then obviously during my college years, that's when I met you, Callum, and Darren and Adam as well. And it was like, it got to that point where I needed someone to talk to and share everything. And honestly, guys, it just got to the point where I just couldn't like take it anymore. And I know how some of you guys must feel about that, about like hating something, you know. But like I just couldn't do it. Like I was literally crying my lungs out. Hi XD. Hiya, Tom. It was just it just got to the point where I was literally in tears, crying quite profusely, you know. And I mean, I know that's hard to believe. You're thinking, oh, that's just college, just whatever. But I really, really struggled. Like, I know it's shocking to believe that I'm like really chill and calm now, but when I was back at college, I was so freaked out and stressed. And it also got to the point where I was just so stressed, and I just got to the point where I had to actually go to my teacher and tell my teacher I just can't take it anymore. Like, and I literally told my teacher that I just couldn't take it anymore. And I obviously, after that day, I got sent home early from college, but I just had to put my foot down because I just couldn't take it anymore. And it was just so stressful, and I just couldn't get myself to the point where I was really going to give up, because I was just literally like in tears and everything. And once I got home that day, after doing that, I did feel a lot better about myself because I put my foot down and I said something. But again, guys, I mean, college is for everyone. You should be in college, guys. But like, obviously, some friends now that I talk to don't do that anymore. But like, I just got to the point where I was really, really struggling. And at that point, I was in this independent living thing, which I did for 2 years as well. And again, I found that tough, but I stuck at it. But again, I just really got to the point where I just couldn't take it. Like, I was really stressed out, and I was like literally pulling my own hair out. It was that bad. And then once I started getting help and getting therapy, I started to sort of realize that I had to finish my education. And once I did that, obviously with the help with a few friends, which I made over the last 2 years now, maybe like a year now, I can't actually remember, but obviously some of you guys may have known, I've made 3 new friends, obviously recently, which have been helping me to finish education. But again, even though with the help of those guys I've talked to nearly every day now, and I help them with their problems, it's like sometimes I feel like I'm in their shoes. Like, I felt like I was in their shoes because it was, I just felt like I just couldn't take it anymore. And obviously I've dealt with a few people, like I've dealt with a couple of my friends who have been dealing on hard times themselves, and I had like a friend or two like coming onto the phone to me crying their eyes out saying they can't take it anymore. And I know how that felt for me. And me, obviously being a nice friend that I am, I comfort them in the best way I can. But like, and then obviously my YouTube channel is now spurred up in subscribers and stuff, and obviously I've been doing more real life stuff, but college just proved to be the most difficult thing I've ever had to like in my life. And I like I said before, with this student problem I had, I did report him, like you said, Callum, I did do that, but I was just really, really having a bad time. And it got to the point where I was just really gonna give up on education and everything. And I wasn't going to get a job or anything. I wasn't even thinking about getting a job at this point, because at the point that I was at college, because I just felt so stressed and with my anxiety. It's bad when you're like autistic and everything, and it gets to the point. And also this student that I've faced for a little while had really bad anger issues. I mean, like, Callum obviously has it, but like Callum's is like mild, I think. I don't know, Callum, you might have to tell me. But with your anger issues, but like I had a student who had very, very bad anger issues. Like, his anger issues was bad than yours, Callum. Like, it was just so unbelievably bad. And it just got to the point where I got so scared of going into college. Like, it was that horrific. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was so bad. And I just got really, really petrified about going into college. Like, I know that seems hard to believe, and that's thinking, oh, that's just silly. But like, that's how bad it was. And I just couldn't, I was crying, and it was like, it was the most strict. And I had Stripey to try and keep me company. I had Spangle as well. Some of you might have seen I had this little dog, as well. There's also gone to another friend, which I'll explain again later on. But it was just so difficult. He needed counselling. Yeah, well, honestly, Callum, his his anger issues were a lot worse than yours. His were bad. Like, I mean, I know you get angry sometimes, Callum, and I have to help you deal with that. But like with the students' anger issues, it was, oh, hi there. But like with like the anger issues, that obviously you've stated, I help you get those under control, Callum. But with this student that I was struggling with, I just had to deal with it, and I just couldn't get myself to understand that. Like, I help with your anger issues, Callum. Obviously, you know that. You know, I help you with sorting with you out when you get upset. I look after you and Darren and Adam on that part. But like, I just got to the point where I just couldn't take it anymore, and it was just like I was feeling in Adam's shoes, to be fair, because like with Adam's work stuff, you know, but like with college and everything, it was just so hard, and I was literally crying and sobbing even. Like I was a total wreck, and like I think that is Holden, I think, but I just couldn't. I was a total mess. It was ridiculous. But like and that actually, after I finished college and everything, like completely graduated, and well, after I'd finished my college course and like before the day I was graduating, and it was after I made friends with these guys, with my three new buddies, I actually got to the point, this might be shocking to some of you, that I was not going to make any more friends with anyone who was autistic. I know that sounds shocking, but since Darren, Callum, and Adam came to me and I told them everything, they kind of like turned it around a little bit, and I appreciate you for that, guys. But and I've obviously got like friends in the real world as well, like Zero's Gaming, which is my boyfriend Tom, and I've got an American buddy as well, some of you may know. But like I just with college, it just proved to be like a wreck for me, and I just couldn't. And you got to play with me and Joy. Yes, that's true, Tom. Yeah, but like it was just really difficult for me to like comprehend that I was honestly I just felt really freaked out and stressed. Like, and obviously I've got a nice bunch of friends now, which have turned my life around. But again, I just couldn't get myself to like fill in their shoes. I mean, it was just so stressful, guys, and like I said before, it got to the point where I was just like, I even had to take Puss to college with me, and I know that sounds really dramatic, because I actually took Bobby to college a few times. Puss is also, you can see the tail here. I'll bring him in so you guys can see him. Some of you may know I have this black and white cat, but like I've taken Puss to college with me because it got this bad to the point where I needed I have Bobby 9. I have a YouTube channel and on YouTube Shorts. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, that's really good, buddy. And but yeah, it just got to the point where I was a total wreck, like I said before, and I just couldn't again like get to the point where I was just really stressed out, and I was just like freaking out and pulling my hair out, and it was just I just couldn't do it. Like I was so freaked out. And like I said, guys, I'm all nice and chill now and really calm and chill now. But like college was such a headache for me, and I just got to the point. Like I said, it was horrific. So yeah, basically this was basically the reason why I wanted to do this video and tell you guys about it, because I've kept this quiet for so long. And if you guys have any questions, like I said, about anything like college related, then go ahead and write it in the chat, guys, because I'm happy to answer some questions as well. So if we're doing like a little Q&A as well, so if you want to ask me any questions, then you guys can go right ahead. It was honestly, guys, it was just absolutely horrendous, and I just couldn't. I don't know, guys. It was just really difficult to comprehend, like, for me. So if you guys got any questions to ask me, then you can go ahead and write those in the chat. I'll give you a hug. I'll give you a hug from Bear Hugs. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's just been really difficult for me. And why did you not like being at that house? Well, I did. To be honest with you, Tom, I did. But the problem was, this was when I was dealing with a student in my old course that kind of affected Brislington in of itself. Because I did love that. I did love being there. That was brilliant. But I'll give you a hug as well. Thanks, Callum. But honestly, it was just so like stressful. Like because of this student, I was struggling with. It kind of took a toll on my independent living situation as well, and I just, again, it just got to the point where it was just so difficult. And I really appreciate you guys' support, honestly. It's just, I love you guys, honestly. It's just great, and you've done a lot for me, and I really, really appreciate it. But like, it's just so difficult, and I'm trying really hard to be strong while talking to you guys about this, because this is just, while I'm talking to you guys about it, it's bringing me flashbacks as well. So it's it's difficult, to say the least. But yeah, if you've guys got any more questions, just write those in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer them as well. So like, any more questions about any upcoming videos or anything like that, you guys can ask me away, because we're also doing like a little Q&A as well on top of this video. So you guys can go ahead. But yeah, it was, I just, like, again, I just found college super, super stressful. I'll give you a hug as well. Thank you. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, I'm so glad I got this off my chest now, because like I could tell you all about it. And I know it will be some shocking to you, but like I said, I just couldn't like get myself to it. And yeah, but yeah, if you guys got any more questions, then you guys can go ahead in the chat, guys, because I mean, I love hearing from you guys. I mean, what you guys have to say about all this, really. But yeah, it's just, like I said before, I just found this, I found this so hard. And with college and everything, it was just so, it was so difficult. And obviously you guys remember, like I said, I had this little zebra and this little dog, you know, Dalmatian dog. And well, it was all grubby and dirty, but whatever. But like, I've given Spangle and Stripey to two friends of mine, also on the YouTube stuff, and now I've met them both now. obviously, and Callum as well. We've spoken online a few times, but yeah, it got like it basically, guys, it's just been really, really stressful for me, and I'm kind of so brave I've been able to try and pluck up the courage to tell you all on this on YouTube, because it's just been like a headache in of itself. And I just got to the point, like I said before, that I was going to give up. So yeah, that was not a fun time. So, but yeah, if you got any questions, guys, like I said, if you got any questions about anything, feel free to write them in, and I can answer them for you guys as well. Just let him know as well. If I don't know as well. Yeah, so basically, yeah, just any questions you guys have, really. But yeah, it's just like I just found it so difficult being in, like, you know what I mean? So it has taken me to pluck up the courage to talk about this, because it was a video that I've had on the back burner for a long while, before any others got in the way. But like, I just found this so difficult, and like I've obviously made some new friends along the way of like the past year, but like, and then finishing college and everything, and getting my channel growing. But like, it just got to the point, like I said before, that I just couldn't do it. I guess. But yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, go ahead and write in the chat, and I'll talk to you. Oh. Oh God, guys, this is really difficult to talk about now, isn't it? But yeah, I'm trying really hard to stay positive with talking about this, because like, college was all right. Like, on serious terms, it was all right, but I did have my struggles. Unfortunately, but you know, I'm always. You guys have been like my saviors, I guess. But yeah, like I said, guys, it had its challenges, because I mean, I had, like I said before, I had a student with very bad anger issues, worse than yours, like I said, Callum. But I don't know how bad your anger issues usually get. I mean, I have seen it before a few times. I've heard it before a few times, but like with you, Callum, I can like get you to chill out through having Nelson. But like, that's because Nelson and I agree to do things with you. But that's besides the point. But like, it's just because I don't know. It's just I just find things really difficult to like comprehend sometimes, because I'm like a couple of my mates, I'm autistic, so I find things so hard to comprehend, and it's just like, I just really don't know, guys. It's just I'm always finding this such a challenge, because honestly, you guys just obviously, but yeah, with everything that's been going on with my life and college, and like, I've obviously had a few family struggles, which I have previously mentioned in the past as well, and that's put stress and anxiety. Oh, so that guy has anger issues worse than mine. Yes, he does. Unfortunately, Callum, yeah. His are bad. Like, like I said, I can chill you out. I can like chill you out in an instant with Nelson. Like, Nelson gives you cuddles when you need them. But with his anger issues, his are much, much worse. Yeah, so that guy, yeah, unfortunately it is, because like I said, I chill you out instantly with Nelson, Callum, when you get upset and you tell me about it. You and I discuss about you need Nelson, and then that's when I can sit with you for half an hour and calm you down, and give you a cuddle and everything. But that's with Nelson. But again, yeah, his is much worse, Callum. I tell you that for sure. And it just got to the point, like I said before, guys, that I just got actually terrified of going into college. Like, I just got absolutely petrified, and it was just so scary. I mean, it just didn't. I just wasn't a happy bunny. We started doing the cuddling with Nelson when the old cast voices were retired. Yes, we did. Oh no, we absolutely did. We did indeed, but obviously with you, Callum, I can do that in a heartbeat, because when you get upset about like something that's gone on online or in the real life, or you need comfort or whatever, you can come and tell me. You can tell me, and then you talk to me. We grab Nelson, and then I sit with you for half an hour with Nelson until you're flat as a pancake. Obviously, that's a joke, but you get what I meant. But like, you can chill out super easily, Callum, because we can do the whole thing with Nelson, and he's actually over there. Hang on, I'll get him for you guys. And here's the king of cuddles. Because you can chill out. Whoops, you can chill out in a heartbeat, Callum. But you can chill out in a heartbeat. But with this I'll put Bobby's gone on the floor. But yeah, it just got to the point now. Like I said, you can chill out in an instant, Callum, because we use this lovely fluffy bear. But with this student, it just got to the point where I got so frightened of college, like so scared. And it was honestly, Callum, his anger issues were a lot worse than yours. We did start the whole cuddling thing, and it just really got to the point where I got petrified of either just. I get into college and I was shaking like a leaf, and I was just absolutely petrified. And it's hard to believe, obviously, but again, I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. It was bad, and it just like. It was really bad, and like I just couldn't. It was bad. Like I was shaking, and like I said, one day I just had enough, and I just went to my teacher. My teacher saw me in tears one day, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No, I'm not all right. I just want to get out of here." And so my teacher said, "Right, we're taking you to see the manager, So they took me to see the manager, and I got taken out of Ashdown College because, like, of the college near where I live. And honestly, it got to that point where I had to switch colleges because it was bad. Honestly, it was so bad. And I was telling my Joe, who was my tutor at the time, I was like crying and telling her everything, and I just had to get my feelings had to be known because I just got so worked up, and I was literally I was literally crying my eyes out, literally. And again, it just got to the point where I just had to say something, and obviously I was pretty bloody brave to do it, but it just took me up a lot of courage to say I want to get out of here. I can't take it, and I I literally broke down, and my classmates were all very concerned for me. Like, I had a really good friend in my class. She was lovely. I can't really mention names for personal reasons, but I had a really nice classmate that actually told my teacher at that point, because she noticed me. Like, I was just literally in tears, and she got up. I think, I can't remember this, but I didn't see it. But she got up and went to tell my teacher, and then my teacher came to me, and that's when I said, I just need to get out of here. Like, I was really, really stressed out, and I was crying, and I was literally, the floodgates were very bad. Like, my floodgates were open. Like, I was crying and crying and crying, and I was scared. Like, literally, I was petrified. And again, like I said, it got to the point that I had to say something, because basically I thought college was torture. It was that bad, and yeah, I know it's shocking, I know, but it really got to that point where I was, but once I'd like finished everything, it felt good, but like it was bad. Like, it was horrible. It was really, my friend, like, obviously my friend, which I'm not going to name, looked at me, like, shook her head at me, and then went to tell my teacher that. And I think so. I had another teacher sitting with me to try and cheer me up a bit, and nothing was working. And then she nudged the teacher was sitting with me. She said, should I go and get Nikki, who was my teacher? And then he was like, yeah, I think you should. She's not happy. And so she went to get Nikki, who was my teacher. And that's when I told her everything. I was in tears. It was bad. I'm not going to lie. It was awful. And I just got so scared of college. Like, so scared. It was horrid. Really horrid. So yeah, guys, just keep jumping in the chat, and I can answer some more questions from you. Guys, I can answer some more questions. But yeah, it was just bloody horrible. And we are always here for you. Yeah, thank you, Bugsy. I appreciate that. But yeah, it was just like, again, like I said, it was just so difficult, and I was basically petrified. And I know that seems hard to believe, coming from a 23-year-old, nearly 24-year-old, that's just made friends with some new people that are autistic and stuff. But yeah, it just really got to the point that I just had to do something. Otherwise, I was basically going to self-harm, basically. I know that sounds hard to believe, that I would never, ever do that. But unfortunately got to the point where I nearly did. So, which I know is hard to believe, but it was scary, guys. Honestly, it just really, really got to the point where I just couldn't take it. It was just horrific. So yeah, basically that's basically the whole moral of it, guys. So yeah, if you guys want to just jump in the chat and write some questions, and I can answer a couple questions as well. So we might do a little Q&A while we're here as well. So if you guys want to do if you guys want to do a little Q&A, then we can do a little Q&A as well. But yeah, again, I just couldn't. It's taken me a lot of guts to do, guys, as well. So please bear with me on this one, because this is taking me a lot of guts. yeah, basically, yeah. So if you guys want to write in the chat, then please feel free, and I can answer some questions from you. Oh, God, this is really difficult to talk about. Wow. This is taking me a lot of guts to talk about this, guys. So thanks for being patient, because this is taking me a long while to talk to you all about it, because like I said, I've been hiding this from you guys from forever. So I thought I just had to share it. But yeah, again, it was like really difficult, and obviously, like I talked about before, I've lost Lola recently as well. So like, well, that was like 3 years ago. I lost a cat, but her brother Charlie, that will have to be another video in of itself, because I did own another cat. Some of you didn't know that I did own 2 cats. Lola wasn't the only cat, because we did have another one, but Charlie will be in another video in of itself, which I'll talk about in another later video, about Charlie, who was our male cat that we had as well. And we had some rabbits as well, which again, I will talk about in another later video. We actually had 2 bunny rabbits when I was a lot younger, and we had a obviously Charlie and Lola, the cats. Some of you, excuse me, some of you might already have processed the prohibitions of what happened to Charlie. And some of you obviously had the prohibitions of, well, a process of what happened to Lola, really, not Charlie. So if you might have what have happened to Lola, but none of you had actually had the background of our boy cat that we had, which I know sounds shocking in some sort of sense. But yeah, that was basically we had 2 cats and 2 rabbits, but not all at the same, well, sort of at the same time, but I think we lost our boy cat by this point. But yeah, so you guys did not know I owned a second cat. So that'll, again, like I said, the Charlie video, the one I'll talk about when we had Charlie, will be in another video. Obviously, I was a lot younger then, and I didn't have this channel there when I had him, after he passed. So that again will be another video of itself, which I'm going to talk about in another video. Yeah, basically I'll do that in another video. And I had 2 rabbits as well, called Rhubarb and Custard, which sounds interesting names for rabbits. But yeah, we own rabbits as well. But again, like I said, those 2 videos, one about Charlie, one about the rabbits, will be in 2 separate videos. So make sure you look out for those when I release those in later of the month, later of the year as well. But I do have one big video on the back burner, which I'm kind of waiting for to start releasing on the day that it happens. So yeah, you guys know what you're doing, basically. But yeah, like I said, guys, you just jump in the chat and ask some more questions. Oh God, I really have to do this. And yeah, you guys just jump in the chat and ask some more questions. And obviously, I am going to also, if you are all wondering, I might possibly be going back to StreamYard as well. I still haven't thought about actually going back yet. Because some of you know I've did some streaming on that with a couple of friends as well. In regarding to Callum as well. But I don't know if I am going to, like, I'm still thinking about it. Like, it's always nice to chat to you guys, and be, and talk to you guys properly, But I might like do like a massive big one or something where I have like I have up to like 6 people or something along those lines. So it might be me and a couple of friends. I don't know, but I'll have to. I'm just gonna have to think on that one. Yeah, but like I said, guys, it's just proving that what I went through with that student, like it just I just was struggling like so bad with that concept, and it was just, well, like I said, it was really difficult to comprehend, and I know you're all going to give me lots of support for this, but this was just so difficult to put out. And it was just got to the point where I was just really, really struggling. And I just got to the point where I just needed to sort myself out. And yeah, so if you guys want to jump back in, you guys want to join in and ask questions, like I said, I'm happy to answer them. Music in the background, we don't do that. And yeah, and obviously there might be, like I said, I might be doing like a stream like once a week or something, either on StreamYard or properly on YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to do. So if you guys are interested in me doing if you guys are interested in that, then I could definitely do some like, I have done some StreamYard videos with a few, like I said, with a couple of friends. And like we just talked about junk and stuff. And but yeah, like I said, guys, it's just everything's just been a bit of a kerfuffle for me at the moment. But like I said, it's just I just need to sort my life out. But I mean, now I've finished college and everything, it's all good now. And I've now got a job, obviously, now, some of you may know. And yeah, I mean, everything is back to normal now. But yeah, I just thought I'd share this with you guys, really, because obviously I needed to tell you everything that's been going on before I got to know some of you. Some people I knew already, like Bugsy, for example, or Tom, as everyone's going. Like, I knew Tom from like school a long time ago. But obviously, for the new people that had, I have told some of you about this story already, but I thought if I just share it with everybody on YouTube, then we know that. And then we know that everything's going to be all right, and I just know that. I just know that you guys are there for me, and I know, and I appreciate you guys like 100%. And how was I talking about an experience? And I just thought you guys would like to. I just want to say a big thank you to you guys, because you guys have kind of turned my life around, I guess. And now I've graduated college and I'm out of that now. It's just like I now have a job now, which I absolutely love. And and I get to spend more time with my friends as well, which is always handy. And obviously there might be some like videos where I go out and adventure into the real world as well, which I've started sort of doing. Don't judge me. But obviously I have 2 friends that go out and do that. I don't know, see each other a few times a week or something. And they both do like adventuring around Wales and stuff. But that might be me in the near future. I don't know when that's ever going to happen. But but yeah, I just like, it's just that I just think that I just like, again, this video is so difficult to do because this video is so difficult to make because obviously, as you know, I love you guys, honestly, and it is like doing this has kind of got my stress levels down to a minimum, doing like YouTube videos for you all and, you know, taking fewer breaks in between. But and like I'm gonna hopefully go back to doing like a live stream a week, like once a week on weekends. So sorry, I just had a bit of phlegm in my throat because I've just finished coming down from a cold. But so if you guys want to like suggest like over the weekend, like I can either do a live stream on a Saturday or a Sunday or like a Saturday or a Sunday, really, because on a Saturday evening, usually I have my one-to-one session with Callum, usually, and so Saturday. So I could do one early on Saturday during the day. I could do that, but I mean it's down to you guys. I might put out a community thing tomorrow, I think, asking what you guys want me to do with my live streams because I am thinking about going back and doing like a live stream a day, like a week or something, doing like a live stream a week. I don't know how that's going to affect, like I have to check if some people are down for that because like some people can get quite busy, quotation marks. So like I want to try and get everyone involved if I can, but like if some of you are busy then you can't help that, which is totally understandable. But yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. And yeah, and also Bobby is down on the floor there. I might bring him back up so you guys can see him. And God, this is cough. And you know, we've had a few issues with our main star here. He's been unwell himself, and everything's gone downhill a little bit for Bobby recently as well. But obviously, but hopefully I will be back to making more content. It's just I've been really sick. I've been requested to do a couple of videos for a few friends, which I've been, you know, very happy to do. Like I'm happy to do like requests. If I can't think of any ideas, you guys could like request videos or something. But I've already got like one video going up eventually at some point soon. So if you guys might look up for that, you might know what it's about and what it's for, which I'm gonna talk about again in another video. Hopefully it's soon. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love, really, and what you've all done for me. And 6 years, nearly 7 years on YouTube. I mean, oh, bloody hell. But yeah, it's sorry. And yeah, I might get that phlegm out my throat. But it like I said, guys, it's just sometimes things can prove a bit of a challenge, and what I'm probably going to do as well is I want to hear from you guys of videos that Bobby and I can do together as well. Obviously, this channel is based around the star that's sitting in my lap right now. So I could ask you guys to like do some like video ideas and stuff as well. So if you guys are like, I can ask you guys to like give me some video ideas that Bobby and I can do, and I can note them down and do some of that. Some of them might have to be without the dog, so I might do some videos by myself. Or if you want me to go and hang out with a couple of friends who are not busy or whatever, and I can record that, I'm happy to do that, whatever. I think, but yeah, like I said, guys, it's just like I'm happy to hear from you guys and what you guys want me to do for this channel. I mean, like nearly up to 160 subscribers, which I think is really beyond the joke. I mean, I wasn't expecting this, that you guys to love a cuddly animal. It's just I don't know. It's just like, it's just crazy to think that you guys have loved a soft dog. Good boy. And but it's I know some of you guys are obviously very fond of Bobby. Obviously, some of you guys I know absolutely love him, and I appreciate that, and he appreciates you guys also, don't you? And yeah. So yeah, I just thought I'd just tell you guys all about that. But yeah, again, like, I want to hear from you guys, and any video, like, gaming ideas I could do. Like, I could do a few gaming content, because I might do some gaming content as well. But again, like I said, guys, it really does depend what suits you guys. And if you want me to do some stuff out in the real world as well, then I'm happy to do that. Obviously, the whole swimming video will kind of not work if you guys requested me going swimming, because you can't actually record in, like, public swimming pools, apparently, because that's their basic rule. The only reason why I did that is because I requested it, and I got someone to do it. Like, I was swimming and someone was, like, holding my phone and stuff. I only just asked someone just to record that, but, like, you shouldn't really do it. So I kind of broke the rules a little bit. But, like, if you want me to do, like, a swimming video, then I would be happy to do it, but I can't do it, like, in a public pool, if that makes sense, if you guys get what I mean. But if it's like at the beach or something, then yeah, that's fine. But if it's like or go and play in the ocean or something, but yeah. But like, if it's like in a swimming pool area, then I can't do that, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame, because you can't really film in public areas usually. So but I just thought I'd let you guys know a little bit about that as well. And yeah. So yeah, basically, guys, I guess you guys, just thank you for joining this live stream today. And yeah, it's obviously thank you guys for obviously listening to this long nearly an hour video. And yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do hour videos like this with other people as well. Yeah, so guys, I'll go to leave it excuse me, I'm going to leave it there for today. And but yeah, what I'm going to just leave it there. And obviously you guys can let me know, like, video ideas, you like, leave them in the comments of some of my other videos I've done. You can go ahead and do that as well. And also, like I said, I would love to hear from you guys as well on video ideas. So yeah, I'm going to obviously leave it there for today. Yeah, so obviously, guys, make sure you obviously like and subscribe. See you next time. Yeah, see you next time too, Callum. Yeah, so I'll hopefully, so obviously, guys, you like and subscribe to me and Bobby as well. And yeah, guys, I'll see you all next time, and hopefully in another video or in another live stream, hopefully soon as well. I'm doing up also, guys, before I end this, I'm doing a birthday live stream this year, because it's my birthday this year on Thursday. So I'll see you guys probably on that, or there'll be some more videos and streams in the future before my birthday live stream. So, but when we get to my birthday live stream, that's when I'll tell about times and everything for that. All right, guys, I go to love and leave you guys. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.